HSN Coin Vault. Now, just to remind you, we have just 1 hour. Usually we have 2 great hours with Mike, but tonight we just have 1, and we are closing in on the end of our hour. I'm so glad so many of you haven't waited on this because you saw it. You knew that it was a very special. This is the 2015 Star Trek Spock Silver Dollar. Yes, it comes in the lighted box. Yes, you're seeing that right. It's 3 flex, $46 to get this limited edition Spock coin home. Wow.
Everybody's decided to live long and prosper.
I love it.
Here, it's pretty simple. I kind of teased. I said, okay, I'm going to go now.
Right, yeah, you were like, it's going to sell itself.
They don't need me for this. Yeah. Ultimately, what it comes down to, if you're a Trekkie, and many of us are, and Spock is one of the guys, and he is, and you want to collect, let's say you want to collect every single genuine officially licensed Spock coin that's ever been made. You make the phone call and buy this coin, that's done. This is the only one. This is the only licensed, certified Spock coin that has ever been made in history. Wow. There have been medallions, there have been other things, but there's been one coin, and this is it. Now, they started the Star Trek series last year. And we started with those. We started with Captain Kirk, then we did Captain Picard, then we did Captain Sisko. So we went all the way through, and they were 2 coin sets. They did the captain and the ship is what they did, and then they did a couple of 2 coin sets. Those were all, the 1 ounce coins were all limited to 6,500. You had 5,000 of the singles and 1,500 of the 2 pieces. Those are, I believe, all sold out. I might have a few. If you go to hsn.com, I might have 1 or 2 of the coins remaining. But and as a matter of fact, because of Leonard Nimoy unfortunately just passed, they kind of accelerated the Spock coin to bring in. They weren't actually going to do him this year, but there was just too many people asking for it. So they said, okay, we'll accelerate this in the series. So they made it this year. They did 5,000 coins. It took them I don't know, 9 seconds to sell them out to the distributors. Oh, yeah. We had committed to, and I think we were getting about 5 or 6% of the entire mintage of the entire series. We actually had our representatives fly to New Zealand, okay, because it's made by the New Zealand Mint. Oh, wow. To guarantee that we could get 10% of the mintage. And so we got 10% of the mintage. So they made 5,000 coins. We got 500. I had 1 prior airing to this. Okay, I had 1 prior airing to this, and it's been on hsn.com. We now are down to basically 200 coins. Okay, wow. We're now down to basically 200 coins. This will be my final airing here, not only in the overnight, because I will have this for about, whatever we have left, I don't know, 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that in prime time, and that's it. They'll be gone. So the Spock coin is out. It's here. Like I said, we debuted this actually about 2 weeks ago. For all of you that usually follow us early in the morning here, just in case you weren't with us last time, we sold about 200 of them. We sold about another 100 of them on hsn.com in the interim, and now, of course, they're selling very quickly here as well. You might believe. So you're going to see this right here. So this is the box that you're going to see. It's a 1 ounce silver coin, so it's done in silver. There you go, just like that. It's going to come with all of the packaging that, if you look over here, you've got the official packaging. See that? So you're going to have that. And then the box that it comes in is all this. And then if you look in there, there's the certificate of authenticity as well. All that is going to come with it. The certificate is, of course, numbered. This one happens to be 2002. You see the limited edition mintage right there, 5,000. Okay? You see the thickness of this, and it's 999 fine silver. Okay? You got all of that stuff. Certificate of authenticity. This is the only authorized licensed Spock coin, or Star Trek series. The whole series is Star Trek. Believe it or not, Gene Roddenberry and now his estate have never actually licensed any coins, any numismatic product before in the history, even in all the years that this has happened. This is the very first time, and of course it has been a monstrous hit. Oh, yeah. And of course the biggest seller of them all, of course, has been now the Spock coin that we've got right here. So it is pretty spectacular.
Well, incredible when you think of all the Star Trek fans in the world. There have to be millions of Star Trek fans in the world, and only 5,000 of these coins made ever anywhere, we have only 200 left. We only got 500 to start with. We only have 200 left. Once they're gone, they're gone. We don't ever get any more. This is all that we have. So get yours while we have them. As Mike said, if there are any left for his primetime show, you might give it, you know, a couple minutes, but this is the time.
And let's go back, and you said we'll never have them again. Not necessarily true, and let me explain to you why that is. At our original issue price. See, it's a collectible. So if I go into the marketplace, because they're incredibly, intensely popular, and let's say I buy a bunch of them, of course, I'm not going to get them at original issue price. So then I go out there and I buy them, so I'm going to have to be, let's say, $199 or $229 or $249 or $279 or $290, whatever it is. I mean, understand, as a collectible, you know, it just is whatever the market is bringing. And as you brought out, with millions and millions and millions of Trekkies out there, 5,000 of these is not going to lend one to all of a sudden these being available at a big discount. Right. Okay. And as a matter of fact, of all the Star Trek coins we've done, even Captain Kirk, even Captain Picard, Captain Sisko, these sold 2-3 times faster than any of the other Star Trek coins that have been done. So, I mean, Spock holds a special place, I think, in Star Trek collectability and Star Trek lore. I mean, he's a part of American, you know, just of American culture, of almost worldwide culture. They have this kind of rational thing that's out there. And I mean, you look at this 1 ounce pure silver, you can see right up there, and 2015. Look at that. I just absolutely love everything about this 1 ounce pure silver right there. And that is the classic pose. That is the classic Star Trek that we remember, that we see. I think it's a spectacular tribute to the show, and indeed the character played by, I mean, you know, he became so much a part of Spock. I mean, it was difficult for him to do anything else in his career after this. I mean, he kind of lived on as that was it. He became that. And, you know, there's roles that are so iconic that just happens, for better or for worse, but this is the way that we remember this. And like I said, at 5,000 in the limited edition, we got 10% of the entire edition, which I was pretty proud of. We're down to 178 coins out of the 500 that we had available. The limited edition 5,000, I actually went to him and said, look, we'll just write you a check for all 5,000 right now. We'll just take all 5,000 of them.
And they said no.
No, you can have 500. And that was only because we bought literally thousands of, you know, we got 300-400 of the other coins. I felt, you know, a little honored that we got a little bit more of the Spock coins. So spectacular for us, spectacular for you guys. Like I said, we're down to 175 or so of these. We got a bunch of people on the phone. Whatever's left, of course, we will sell on our primetime show tonight very, very, very quickly. Just take a couple of minutes. Once again, just one of the great collectibles. The only authorized Spock coin that has ever been made. This is the only authorized Star Trek series in coins that has ever been done. So putting all of that together, I think you understand the collectability. This kind of transcends numismatics. It transcends the intrinsic value. Look, there's an ounce of silver in there, virtually insignificant to the value, in all honesty. I mean, it's a nice backdrop of value. But the collectability, the licensed nature of this, the fact that, you know, the licensing to this obviously is a significant part of the value, because it was a significant part of the cost. I mean, they don't license these things for nothing. I mean, they take a pretty big percentage of the selling price to just be able to use the image, and justifiably so. And it's kind of a, you know, iconic a cultural phenomenon in not only the United States but the world. I think this is it takes a very, very special place in all of that.
It really does. And then to be able to put it in that lighted box as well, it's almost like this glowing. It kind of makes it look like it glows from within. And then when the light's not on, you can see just how vibrant his uniform is. You know, it's such a beautifully done picture as well. It's 3D. It's got, it's gorgeous for any collector, any Star Trek collector, and then of course any coin collector. Even if you're neither of those, you can just understand the value of getting a very, very, very limited edition of a coin that's very, very, very popular. 5,000 coins for, I'm going to say, over 5 million fans. I mean, isn't that kind? I mean, that's like
50
even 50 million. I was going to say worldwide. I know. I was like, even if it's very, even if
you were
just
trying to
being
be safe.
super safe, right? Oh God, yeah. But you can see that is an amazing value, and you're getting it home for $46. You've got to get it home and just see what the fuss is all about. If you're getting it for a Christmas present, it'll be completely paid off, interest-free by the time Christmas comes around. Do yourself a favor, get two, keep one. You're welcome to keep one as a collectible. As you know, that's just going to go up and up and up in value with such a great collectible like that. So $139 to be able to get that home, $46 on Flex, amazing. I mean, we're so busy on the phones. I go to hsn.com.
Yeah, I love it, as we see right here. And then we're going to have the there's the limited edition. That's the number right there. That is the certificate of authenticity. Everything all included in that spectacular opportunity.
Wonderful. Well, we wanted to show you a couple more coins that we have.
A few of that.
Yes.